Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to drop you a message because at the mediumship afternoon a couple of days ago, a few people asked us how they could know for sure that something was a sign from spirit. One lady was talking about a bird. She thought that when she saw a bird that it was a sign from her loved one, that was her loved one come to visit her. And she wanted to know how to differentiate between, yes, that is your loved one, or no, that's your imagination. The simple answer to this is if you look at something and something about them, that thing, whether it's a bird, a butterfly, you name it, you'll have your own signs from spirit. If you look at them and you feel that there's something there that links you to your loved one, then it is a sign. You don't need a scientific degree or proof, or the moon doesn't have to be in a certain phase. If something comes across your life and it seems out of the ordinary and makes you feel like you're connected to that person and loved one in spirit, then that's completely right. That's exactly what's happened there. I always feel like our people in spirit work so hard to get us to pay attention to things. Myself included, I'm probably one of the worst for it because I'm cynical. And, so often it's not how we think it's going to be. There are times where I've done a reading and I've been told to pass on some sign to my client and they don't know what I'm talking about. And I was talking about this at that mediumship reading. Actually, there was a butterfly, I think, I can't the details, but there was a butterfly and I described it a certain way and they didn't know what I was talking about, and I told them to keep an eye out for it because spirit were very insistent that that was what they would need to see to know that their family were with them in that moment. And my client got home and walked into her kitchen, and on the dish towel was the butterfly exactly as I described it to her, but not in the way we would expect to see it. It wasn't outside. It wasn't an actual butterfly. It was a picture. And that happens so often. So, there's different ways of going about it, but if spirit want to get your attention, they absolutely will. Sometimes this can be done in conjunction with repetitive numbers. You'll find that you might wake up at the same time every morning, or you might see a certain series of numbers that are exactly the same all the time. That's also a pretty good indication that someone's trying to get your attention. That can either be our loved ones in spirit trying to let us know that we're with them, or it can be guides and our other people in spirit who may not be related to us, who are trying to let us know that they are with us and that we need to either step up or there are things around us that we need to pay attention to. The other thing to look out for are smells. Sometimes you'll get the smell of someone's perfume or aftershave, something like that, that will come through quietly, and that will be a sign that your loved one is with you because it'll be their scent. What are the other things? So when I'm driving, because I'm a terrible driver, and if I'm not sure of the direction, quite often a car will be suddenly there going in the same direction. Normally the rego plate will have a K on it, so I look out for that. And if that car is in front of me going in that direction, I feel guided by it. I'll follow that car. It doesn't steer me wrong. So, there's all these little coincidences that happen as well throughout your day and in different little ways. We're never alone. We're never abandoned. And sometimes it can feel like that. When you come for a reading, when you contact someone, a medium, a psychic, a tarot card reader, you're doing that because some part of you knows that you need to hear something from spirit. And that's also a good way of getting confirmation. So don't ever feel like you're floundering out there on your own. If you think something is relevant to you, if that bird reminds you of your dad, that's your dad dropping in to say hi. Don't second guess. Just have a bit of faith and trust in the fact that our loved ones never leave us. They're with us all the time. I hope this helps, but if you do have any questions, please feel free to let me know. See you later.